Hey y'all. Um, this is not a happy place video. Um, I used to be a fat pig. Not even gonna lie. I weighed 300 plus. I probably weighed closer to 350, but I never got on the scale after 300. I just know I went up a couple of pant sizes, and when I say I went up a couple of pant sizes, I mean I had to lay down, suck it in, and pray to fasten them, and then when you take them off, there would be a furrow all around your sides. So yeah, it wasn't pretty. It was not pretty. I mean, seriously. I like someone shoved a hose up my ass and blew me up for the Thanksgiving Day parade. Lost the weight, kept it off for a decade. I'm like, I bounce between 188 and 190 right now. But got diabetes anyway. Such is the genetic betrayal of my family tree. Runs on both sides. What you gonna do? So, I found out a little over a year ago, year and a half ago, I found out I was diabetic because I was having an eye problem. And it kept recurring, and the eye doctor's like, there has to be a reason for this. So she made me go to a regular doctor, and they did blood work, and I was diagnosed. The regular doctor was an asshat who immediately wanted to put me on metformin, which I researched and is horrible, and hardly anyone uses it anymore, and it has horrible side effects. So I just never went back. And I have half-assed taking care of myself since then. I do have some neuropathy in my feet because of that, and swelling in my feet, but swelling is a family trait also. So we're just doubling down. Anyway, I'm 49, turned 49 the end of May, and it is time to get healthy and do something about this, because I don't intend to lose pieces of my body, a toe at the time. I think I work at Amazon, and it's really hard physical work, and I think that's actually helped. So now I just need to get everything in check. I had lost all my weight doing Atkins hardcore, and I felt better than I've ever felt in my life when I did that. I let time and stress and life sidetrack me, and I've stayed as semi off and on the program. But if you know anything about Atkins and low carb dieting, you can't do that. But I've tried to skirt the lines and fooling myself and not fooling anybody else. So the plan is on July the 1st, I'm going back on the induction phase, hardcore. And I'm hoping that will bring the diabetes back in check. I'm not getting tested or doing strips or anything at this point. But I can tell when I'm out of whack. The legs swell, the feet swells, I feel lethargic. If it smells like you're eating asparagus when you pee, then yeah, I know my sugar's gotten high for that day. So, July the 1st, I'm planning on going hardcore induction. And I'm planning on sticking to that. And basically that means 20 grams of carbs or under a day. That's not a lot of carbs, but it's not a deprivation diet. It's mainly I'll be eating meats and leafy green vegetables. I don't do all this newfangled Atkins that they've done. Don't like exactly what they've done with the company since he passed away. I did it old school, so a carb is a carb is a carb. I'm not doing the net carbs and subtracting off fiber and sugar alcohols so I can squeeze in some more carbs, because that seems to me to be trying to stretch it and cheat. And I think that's a problem with the American mentality in general. We tend to try to get as close to the old way of eating as we can when the old way of eating almost killed us. Dumb. Really dumb. So I'll be eating a lot of, I'm going to try to stick more to the fish and chicken with a little bit of beef. I'm not a steak. I grew up on a cattle farm, so steak is like, to me, yeah. If I never see another steak, I'll be fine. I do, however, like beef hot dogs. So that will probably be the one thing. So I've got to lay in supplies and stuff tomorrow. And 4th of July should not be a problem because we're going to have a cookout that day. We're grilling burgers and dogs, but I can have burgers and dogs without the bread, and it's not cheating at all. So the plan is to do at least once a week update and show you how I'm doing. I'm going to stick to it really hardcore. And so around October the 1st, I need to find a primary physician in the meantime. That gives me 3 months. And then I want to get blood work done to see if I've brought my numbers down and closer to the normal range. Because one of the things that Atkins does is gets people off of their meds and to where they're no longer considered diabetic. My cholesterol, blood pressure, and all that is actually in the normal range, but on the low end on both of them. One thing I have really good iron. My iron runs like 14 to 16. Anyway, long winding, I know. And I'm not down or depressed about any of this. I'm kind of excited, but I'm irritated that, did all the work, did everything I thought I could, and still got it anyway. Poo. Anywho, I will catch up to you guys in another week, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for listening.